let's go, let's go. Here we go, we got the message I was looking for. Welcome to the chat room. I have to see that message first, at least know that everything's zen. So just waiting for a few minutes, but good evening to everyone. Buckeye Divers. And I was just talking about you earlier on, Granny Becky. Oh, your computer went down. Sucks. And my son Marcus, church. My son Marcus has been inspired and gone out and done a little bit of dumpster diving himself and found a few toys for his kiddlywinks. And has been sending me photos. Yes, I'm in Western Australia. My son Marcus and I are in Western Australia, where I'm an hour south of Perth, and he's about an hour north of Perth in Western Australia. So it's about, what's the time here? 11:15 Wednesday morning here. Buckeye, where are you at? I know it's evening for you over there. So people like Granny Becky, she knows where I'm at. She's already conditioned her eyes to the change. Ohio, okay. Ohio. Michigan, is Michigan close to Ohio? Because I'm pretty sure Grab It Fast is. Yeah, I'm not really down with my American geography. I wish I was there. Marcus, Granny Becky is such an awesome lady. We don't like that word around here. Michigan? What is it? Is it a football thing? I ask that you might have to get over it a little bit, Bucky, because I'm not down with that, bro. No boundaries. Yeah, well, my whole life has been surrounded by boundaries. Yeah, and restriction. So, but I would, to be respectful, I will definitely mind my language. It's an American football thing. Fair enough. But if you can look beyond that and see the human behind it, I'm sure that's all that matters. The humanity. Yes, it's warm over here. We're just entering our summer. There's no such thing as a white Christmas here. It's a hot Christmas, and our weather can experience into the 100 degrees. I mean, obviously with the fires going on the east coast of the continent in New South Wales, just over 170 fires, like wildfires. It's 36 degrees. That's cold. That's really cold. Yeah, you're getting close to the single figures in Celsius, 36 degrees. Yesterday it was 97 Fahrenheit, which is around about the mid-30s in Celsius. Absolutely, Buckeye, straight up. Yeah, it's the whole thing about the fires is that it wasn't done naturally. Arsonists created those fires, but that's because the white Australians just don't listen to the indigenous people about how they do purpose-lit fires for events just like this. They don't listen to them because they look down their noses at the indigenous people here. Yet they've been living on this land for 60,000 years. You'd think they know a thing or two, eh? Hey, Diane Phillips, I'm doing really, really good. And how are you, my friend? So good to see you on board. This is really just a quick live just to catch up with everyone. I just got off Granny Becky's live. She just came on board before and said that her computer went down. Oh, she's still here. And yeah, so I'm glad to be able to fill the gap until her computer gets back up and running again, and then she can go back to showing some love to her subbies. Yes, it is. It's so cruel what people will do to other people and animals, and the wildlife here is incredible, and at best helpless. You know, if you look at some of the marsupials that have no real defenses, you know, like the wombat or the kangaroo. I mean, they can bounce and jump so far until they run into fence lines purposely built to keep them in. Yes, I was just on Frank's Live before too, Diane. On my days off, I spend a lot of my time catching up with lives, catching up with videos. We were talking earlier on Granny Becky's a live about how YouTube can consume us, you know, like Facebook does for others, Twitter, Instagram, whatever social media platform that we use to connect with people around the world. And it doesn't mean that we... you know, that we're not connected with the real life. Like, I certainly do my best to be 100% present with my wife, but you know, we do our own thing. Painting houses, welcome. Painting houses is from New Zealand. We have a fellow Kiwi here, painting houses. Yeah. Have nothing to say about cruel people. What can you say? What can you say? They are what they are, and there's no reasoning. Yeah. Granny Becky's saying welcome, painting houses. So we try, you know, our best to you know, share as much love as we can today. Hi everyone, came to show love. Thank you, Bridget Earl. I really appreciate you coming on board and showing some love. Painting houses, love your channel, bro. Thank you. No, I super appreciate it. I just try and be as genuine and as natural as I can. I mean, what you see on the video, that's how that's how I am in real life. You know, just as Granny Becky is, I'm sure. You know, there's no change in that, and I guess people will pick up if you're fake or not, you know. And like the channel, as I'm sure Granny Becky will agree, that the channel doesn't actually belong to me. It actually belongs to you, you know, because without you, there is no channel. Like, I could continue putting up content, but if it's not being viewed, then I guess, you know, it depends where your intention is. You know, I've said right from the get-go that my channel is a digital diary for, you know, it's a digital diary for future generations, because I've forgotten what my grandparents sound like, which is really sad. Like, I can remember images of them, and I can hear echoes of their voices, you know, and when I do certain things, like when I'm cooking, and for example, I can hear my grandmother, but I literally have forgotten what their voices. Hey, my bro Andy, how are you? My brother OMG Andy is in the house, guys. Please, if you haven't gone and picked any of each other up, you know, please feel free to say hi. If they reply, then press on their name and subscribe to their channel. This is how we share the love, but you know, but make sure that they respond to you first. You know, that's usually an indication for me anyway, that we can share that love, and hopefully they'll return that love. Painting houses, how long you've been in Aussie? I've been in Australia 12 years. Can you tell? Have I got a twang, my bro? Have I got a twang? I hope not. I still say 6, and I still say 50. And jandals and chili bin, and I still go to the dairy, and I still go to the wholesalers. Yeah, so make sure you pick up on everybody, on each other. This place is Triple D in the house, guys. Triple D, that's Dumpster Diver Dad. Andy, Dumpster Diver Dad, made a comment, said that he swung by, and it was because of your shout out. So I super appreciate you, brother, for the shout out. You have no idea. Nah, bro, no twang. Sweet. Sweet. Sweet as. Mind you, I do have a telephone twang. Bro, straight up, I have a telephone twang. I used to commute directly with Australians on the phone because I hate repeating myself. It's one of those pet hates. So so when I get on the phone, I say, "G'day, yeah, my name's Brendan. Yeah, I was wondering if I can talk to Dave." Like, I literally have to change my twang up. Yeah, I thought you'd find that funny, bro, straight up. But yeah, otherwise I just try and keep myself real. And yeah, I was saying before, I've forgotten the voice of my grandparents, and which is a really, really sad notion for upcoming, you know. Well, what kind of birds are those? Those are crows. Those are crows in the background. Oh, oh, wow. They are really large. They look like ravens. They're really large black birds with like menacing looking eyes, and they've got a really sacky throttle underneath their beak. Underneath their beak. They don't sound like They don't sound like your crows, but that's what crows sound like over here, straight up. And you know what they call a flock of crows? There's a question for you. What do they call a flock of crows? And it's not a flock. Does anyone know? First one to answer gets a shout out. Hi, Māori baby, how are you? Yes, oh, they're on my, when I go, been living with Big B, and then there's a, oh, oh, oh. I thought it ended quite a nice twist to my, yeah, to my intro. It certainly shows where they're from, or where I'm at. So, yeah, as I was saying, YouTube is a digital diary for me. That's my intention. I want my the generations of my family to be able to see what their grandfather looked like, what he sounded like, what he got up to, you know, just where his head was at. Is crow a flock of crows? No, it's not. Buckeye divers. Hi Francesca, how are you? You said in Australia they say Happy New Year all year. Americans say Happy New Year until February. Yep, in the Australian, there's no other Australians to verify that, except for maybe Māori baby who lives in Australia. Was such a big help for me last night. He was so nice to help me with my YouTube. Andy was. I was asking him some questions about YouTube, and he happily helped me answer some questions, which prompted him to do a video about the pros and cons of YouTube, which I found like super like interesting. And there's a few YouTubers out there that share that sort of information. OMG Andy, yes, OMG and Bridget is correct. It is called a murder of crows. Just as well, I left you guys enough time to check that on YouTube. No, I'm only joking. I mean on Google. Flock of crows is murder. Yes it is. Yep. No, that's cool. OMG Andy is like, take another one. I get a, oh, I've got to make another one. Oh, okay. I did notice that as well. I noticed that you took that down. But yeah, you're gonna put up another one. That's amazing. Now, the more we find out about how to go about doing our channels right, there's no fear of the restrictions that they will impose on us creators. Crows are smart. They are so smart. They are so smart. And they have like awesome memories. I've seen crows locally around here put stuff on the road to get run over to open stuff up. I've seen them open up the lids of wheelie bins and pick through the rubbish, and they know what rubbish to pick through. They don't mess around. They don't mess around with trash. They go for the top stuff. They are the ultimate dumpster divers, straight up. Straight up. They just go for the good stuff. So it's taken down. Yes, it is. It is taken down. Because they say, ka. Buckeye divers. Grandma Buckeye says, you want to know why you don't see a crow get hit by a car? Because they say, ka, ka, ka. That is so funny. Yes, I'll do one about my journey to 1,000 subs and the monetization process. Plus there's, YouTube offer tutorials on Studio. Is that right, Andy? They've got YT University in there that shows you how to get started. Just the best possible start to get on your YouTube channel. But however, we have to be subject to our own levels of creativity and their guidelines. I know I've certainly used some of them as guidelines. Later, all peace. Thank you, Bridget Earl, for coming on board. Certainly appreciate your time and value your time. So thank you so much. I hope to see you on the next one. But just so that we got more dumpster diving videos coming up, some more cooking and some more creativity videos. So there's plenty of content to come. So make sure you've got your notification bell set to sound. That is funny. Buckeye divers diving in Aussie. Wow. You can ask what part of New Zealand you're from, bro. I'm Hawke's Bay, Ngāti Kahungunu. I'm from Tauranga Moana, so I'm Ngaitirangi Nui, Ngaitirangi. And that's where my bones are from, but I was actually born in the Waikato. Diving in Aussie, yeah, it is a wow, straight up. Hello, Philly Road Tech. Welcome back, Philly Road Tech. Good to see you again. And we've got Brenda. Nice to see you, Brenda. Hello, Big B and everyone. Hey, y'all's night is great. Well, your nights may be great. Over here, we're experiencing daytime. It's like midday here, and it's even later in New Zealand, where Painting Houses is from. Yeah, Painting Houses, I'm from the Mount Maunganui. The Mount. No problem, it's all about sharing and watch each other's stuff, mate. Almost bedtime there. Oh my gosh. Thank you, sir. No, you are welcome. No, it's really awesome to have you on board and being part of the live. Super appreciate you. Australia needs rain badly. It does, certainly in New South Wales, which is the east side of the continent. I'm obviously Western Australia. I'm on the west coast, but this country, it dries and it cracks, man. Straight up, it straight up cracks. You miss home, bro? I certainly do. I do. Just being a Maori, I miss the land. I miss the dirt. I miss my moana. I miss my ocean. I miss my maunga. I miss my mountain. That's what a maunga is, mountain. I would love to Australia. I would say you're saying visit Australia one day. And we got Nick and Andrea Hills in the house. Everyone, let's welcome Nick and Andrea into the house. First time I've seen your name on here, guys, so we really appreciate you jumping on board and saying hi. It's really awesome to have you here. We're just speaking generally, chewing the fat, but we were talking about starting off on a YouTube channel. OMG Andy was kind enough to put up a video about the pros and cons of YouTube, but he's having to do another one, so look forward to seeing that. He's a really funny guy, and with lots of love and plenty of support. So if you see him on the chat, scroll up and see the chat, show him some love. Buckeye Divers also, you know, we're just new friends, and I'm seeing that he's got other Buckeye members of his family. We got a Buckeye daughter and Buckeye grandmother, so he sounds crack up. Maori Baby is in the room as well. Her and I team up and we go to dumpster diving together. She's my right hand. Oh, okay, sorry about that, Buckeye. You're a female. Well, that would be help. That's helpful information, like incredibly helpful. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda. I super appreciate that. I super appreciate it. I really do. Now, I try and shout out and encourage people to share, you know, because I just don't have time in my life for shenanigans. So, you know, I'm fairly particular about who I join to. So before I subscribe, I watch a video, because I'm all about, I get attracted to personalities rather than the genre of your content. But anyhow, you got a big heart, bro, helping whānau in need, sending people in need. My bro, I certainly try. I try my best, and you know, I had no idea other than just the fantasy of seeing Americans get all the stuff out of the rubbish bins, that it can't be that easy or that true. I mean, I've done it years ago as a means of survival, you know, scavenging, or used to be called back then, back home, and when I lived in Hamilton, you know, scavenging through food bins to supplement my my family's food bill, and but now it's an art form, pretty much, exposing corporate waste and highlighting the fact that there are people going, you know, homeless people is increasing, is on the rise. Homelessness, poverty is on the rise. People on the breadline is on the rise. Yet we can go into these rubbish bins and they're filled from the bottom to the brim with all of this food that could easily be donated, and for whatever reason that they do it, I've stopped asking myself that question. I just know that while I'm on this path, I'm going to utilize every ounce of energy that I have to collect this food and give it to the people that need it, that are unable to get that food themselves. So, you know, I've really been thinking about doing some kind of like a food pantry, which I normally do when I have my garden. I put on put a shelf outside my front yard, and I put all my vegetables and stuff out there and give it away for free, and it's gone, boom, just like that. Grab it fast. It's in the house, guys. My brother Brandon, grab it fast. What can I say about him, man? He's like incredible. It's been awesome watching his journey. If you haven't already got him, you know, go over and show him some love. Check out his videos. If you like what you see, make that connection. OMG Andy, go and check out one of his videos. Funny guy. If you like what you see, show some love. Where I live, most stores donate food banks. I remember you saying that one time, Diane, only people who really need it get the food. I'm in Western Canada. I do remember you mentioning that once before, that the stores donate. In fact, I watched a news telecast where some places in Canada actually have made it law that the stores have to legally donate the leftover food. Yeah. We dive, we're open sometimes. I get so scared. We donate stuff and hand stuff out. I love diving when they are open. Oh yeah. Andy says I get caught all the time. Yeah, it's made him super paranoid. Nah, I'm only joking. It's just like watching your videos, my bro. It's like I can see your camera going. What's that? Who's that? Who was that? I can hear something. You have me on the edge of my seat, brother. I'm like looking around the screen, going, "Who is that?" We donate stuff and hand stuff out to family and friends, but we have so much candy from our last dive. It's crazy. Yeah, what do you do with it? You know, you just go out into the street and give it away. Put them in baskets and leave it out the front so people can just go and help themselves. I mean, too much waste. Yes, I agree. I try help as much as I can. If I go without, I will. I haven't been caught in a few months. Grab a fast says, thank goodness. Diane says leftover food, meat, dairy, veggies, etc. Everything. Yes. Buckeye Divers, if I don't comment, I'm sorry, making baby hair eggs. Of course, of course. Francesca says, when I see candy, I leave it where I saw it. I don't need it. Okay. Buckeye says, we live in the woods. The animals would get it first. Okay. I watched Buckeye. I had a big score of candy. Wow. Yes, I saw that one too. Sorry, I mistakenly pushed some buttons, guys, and removed the message and turned out someone. I timed out someone. Oh, you can retime them back in, I think. Pushing buttons while getting out of the car. Stop it, Maori baby. Grab it. Oh, grab it fast. You go at night time. How do you get caught? Usually security does that. Yeah, usually security or the police at night times. Sometimes shops will stay open at night. I'm not very sure about that area, but it seems to me that is the consensus. There's a couple of stores there that in the bay, in the Hawke's Bay, that donate. That's awesome. Painting houses. Yeah, they should all. We have some mighty big raccoons and foxes where you're at. Hey, Susan Lee, how are you? I'm good, thank you, Susan Lee. It's a good evening over there for you, and it's a good morning over here for us here in Western Australia. Francesca, go when they are still open too. You know, it comes with the territory, guys. You know, the getting caught, being scared. But the more you do it, the more confidence you get, and you will start worrying less about who's around the corner, and start worrying and start focusing more on getting the job over and done with as quickly as possible. So the less time you spend looking out, you're better off letting them spend their time walk towards you, all the way towards you while you're digging. That's just my philosophy. It might not work for everyone. Like, it's probably better for you to not have that anticipation like creep up on you. But for me, I'd seen it like, oh, they're coming. I mean, what am I going to do? Like, try and hide or stop? Well, I might as well just carry on, go hard out as much as I can. On another live chat, a guy in Australia said you could go to jail if you dumpster dive. Is that right? No, that's not correct in this state, in Western Australia. I would say there are like probably 1,000 other charges that you could go to jail for before they would send you to jail for jumping into a rubbish bin. I know that you can be prosecuted for trespassing, for loading up the dumpster or the bins, the skip bins here. you can get prosecuted for that. Jail time, oh man, I mean, it would have to be super extreme, like the bin would have to be inside the building, and you've had to break in. That's my only thought. I'm looking at extreme, because going to jail for dumpster diving seems extreme to me. Unless, of course, there are laws that says absolutely no, you will be prosecuted. And yeah, but I can only speak. I don't know where he was at in his part of Australia, but not here in Western Australia. Small town dives. Oh my God. Welcome, small town dives, everyone. We got small town dives in the room. How are you, my love? So good to see your name pop up in the comments, and I'm so looking forward to hearing your voice again. Raccoon and foxes on a sugar high would be funny. That would be funny. Buckeye, straight up, that would be funny. I mean, that would be so crack up. Yeah, they'd be like racing around all over the place non-stop looking for the next sugar high. But I mean, you know, Big B, hit me up after your live. Will do, my bro, straight up. Yep, straight up, bro. I got you. Thanks, grab it. But yeah, we have to actively go out and find places to donate this food. You know, they don't present themselves on a platter on our lap. We have to find ways to touch base with our community, because people out there are struggling like right under our noses. Surgery on. I know you have surgery on Friday, small town. You're so scared. Don't be scared, sweetheart. I know you have like heaps of support out there. Not only here in YouTube world, where you can make your connections, but right by your side with your husband and your children, right by your side. So yeah, don't be scared. I'm sure it's just a pretty standard procedure that they've done thousands and thousands and thousands of times, and I'm sure if you've done some research on that there's a really, really high success rate and a real quick recovery rate. So, but going under the knife and being under that kind of duress, it can be very stressful. But you know, that stress is only going to add, you know, to any possible complications. You know, so just try and relax, and yeah, just try and relax, and how do I put it? Just believe in the process. Believe in the process. So that's so awesome, guys. Everyone's sending prayers to you. Buckeye Divers, Dumpster Diver, Granny Becky, and OMG Andy, Grab It Fast, all sending prayers. Maori Baby as well, sending prayers to you. I will try my hardest. I may message you all night tomorrow night. you can hit me up on either Insta or on what's that other one? Painting houses. Going now, bro. Good talking. Got a cook kai for tea. See you, my bro. Or my sister. I haven't really quite established that, but either way, yeah. Thank you for stopping by, bro. I hope you that I get the timing right, so you'll catch my next one. I'm gonna jump on your channel and have a look at some more of your stuff. So I super appreciate you coming by. It means a lot to have another fellow Kiwi on board. It really does, bro. Straight up. Going diving tonight. I went for a little dive this morning. Nothing worth like putting a video up, but I'm doing like short little snippet videos. Remember I was talking to you, I mentioned it to Grab It. I'm going to do a little compilation of little things that I find, and collecting that over the week, collecting it over the week and making a compilation. So I did go out for a dive. Pommy Pickers in the house. We have got my friend Rod. We're just newly connected. G'day, Rod. How are you today? It was good joining you and Nick on the live earlier on this morning. Not a quizzer person, but I like quizzes, so I was really interested in the video and seeing the brainstorming going on. So super appreciate the warm welcome I received and the shout out from you, Pommy Pickers. Thank you so much. Glad to see you on board my live here. It means a lot to me, not just yourself, but everyone that's joined us. Yeah, can't wait to see the compilation. I can't wait to see it either. I don't know what it's going to look like. I know, like, Small Town, I've got like this vision in my head of like how I want it to play out, but you know, based on history and how my videos already like look currently, I don't have a lot of high hopes, but I'm just gonna try my best. Yeah. But yeah, I see other compilations around, you know, like the Andy's top 10 finds so far is a good compilation. But yeah, a regular find of the week compilation. So I'm happy to share that out loud. I did share that idea with Grab It Fast, and he didn't want to utilize it, saying it was my idea. And I go, you know what? Things like that are meant to be shared, you know, and if you want to utilize it, that's fine, and if you don't, that's fine too. Oh, Māori baby, talk to you all later. Love yous. Need that. OB, before I go, how do you go with your little cleaner thing? We got a Harvey Norman the other night. Have you tested it? I haven't tested it. I have tested the vaporizer, and that is, I don't know how it's supposed to work. But I've got steam coming out, and that's good. But I'm going to give the Māori baby and I found not only a warm vaporizer, but we found a spot cleaner, upholstery spot cleaner. It was a box at the bottom of a Harvey Norman dumpster, and boom, there it was. It had all of the tools in it with a note saying that that the spray water thing didn't work properly, and it had a funny smell. But otherwise, it worked. So I don't know what the problem is. So just based on that, I'm thinking it's going to work. And my couch and my car seats will love me for it. So will my wife. Yep. Yep. Have a good sleep, Māori baby, and I'll chat with you later. Guaranteed. So yeah, it was a really cool find. Got to go, brother. Stay amazing, Big B. Thank you, OMG Andy. You stay amazing too, my bro. It's such a pleasure and honor. You know, you humble me with your presence every time and your comments. You know, I'm eternally grateful for your love and your support, brother. Thank you so much. And we go followed on IG. Straight up. Oh, so a small introduction there. Big Small Town Dives, meeting Pommy Pickers, who lives in Australia. He is a Englishman, migrated to Australia about 12 years ago. Jacqueline Ovens, there's my guild. Jackie in the house, guys. If you straight up. If you haven't already seen, or you haven't got Jackie in your sights, you need to click on her name and get on her channel straight away. She is an amazing lady. Oh, there's my daughter Shane. Hey baby, how are you, sweetheart? How is my moko? Not only that, but she's also got a sub-channel called Mukbang on the Fly, and it is fun. It is fun. I've watched all your videos, and yeah, Love them all. Shane, I'm good, thanks. Moko at daycare. Oh, she does daycare. So, for those who don't know what a moko is, it's an abbreviation of the word mokopuna, which means grandchild. Grandchild. Mokopuna. Yeah, every Wednesday. I knew that she went to daycare. I didn't realize it was on the Wednesdays. Okay, so we need to organize something for Wednesdays, because that's a day off for me while she's at daycare. Or are you booked with other appointments on Wednesday, Shane? Maybe we'll just chat privately later on about that rather than putting it on here. No, not a problem, Jacqueline. I mean, Mondays also. So Mondays and Wednesdays and Sundays now. I don't think I made our Facebook right. Oh, you've made a Facebook channel, Buckeye, and then you're asking whether you... So Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays are my days on for now. Yeah, let's talk about that on another platform, Shen. Yeah, we'll message you. Let's talk about other things. Heading out now, Big B. Much love to all. Thank you so much, Granny Becky. I love you so much, as you know. I so appreciate jumping on board and catching the live while your computer is down. I know you're probably going to do a part 2, of which I will come and support wholeheartedly and direct traffic in your way. Big B, can you believe what happened to me on Monday? On Monday? No, that was crazy. Oh, it's Stevie's school. Oh, here, I'm thinking about something else, Jacqueline. I'm thinking about something else. Well, straight up. Not drama, I hope. Not drama, I'm going to have to revisit that. Because, you know, you're freaking, I went to drop her off, but they were, oh, yes, that's right. Yes, yeah, that's right. No, that's right. No, I left a comment saying I did the same thing, except I did it on purpose. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was a crack up. I mean, I've done it as myself as a child. I've gone and on a Saturday, I've gone and packed my lunch and put my bag on and headed off to school, and my parents let me go. They said bye. I actually walked all the way and sat outside my classroom and going, "Where's all the kids at?" Oh man, but yeah, that is funny. I know, right? That's so funny. Yes. Oh, you guys need to watch that video straight up. If you haven't watched it already, you know, go over and check it out. It's probably one pretty close to the top when you go into her channel. Like what can't I say about Jacqueline? You know, honestly, and here's a big shout out to you, Jackie. You know, just your energy and just that's what attracts me to your page. You know, it just see, I'm more attracted to personalities. I'm more attracted to energy. I'm more attracted to how things roll off the backs of people, and they don't hold on to stuff. I am even attracted to these people that will just yeah, well, I kind of got this one right here like that. That looks like fun. You know, it's one end of the spectrum or the other. So that's what attracted me to Jacqueline's page, and I've been a loyal follower ever since. So yeah, And pretty much everyone I've subscribed to, I don't just go and subscribe without checking out a video. So when I clicked onto Buckeyes or anyone's on there, I check out the at least one video and just not make a judgment. I just try and get a feeling, you know. I try and get a feeling, and if it feels right, then then I'll entertain that idea, until I'm proven wrong, and I'm the one that needs to be proven wrong. There's nothing to be to prove. It's just that sometimes you have to sort through a lot of stuff until you get to the cream. You are loyal. I love you. I love you too, Jacqueline. You have no idea about the level of love that I love you. And enjoyed your cooking video. It looked very good. Dumpster breakfast. Thanks, Diane. I mean, that's like my sixth cooking video. I did one where I did dumpster diving smoothies, when all of the food, the milk, the yogurt, the fruit, even the glass I poured it in came from the dumpster. I did a fried chicken where all of the only thing that didn't come from the dumpster was the chicken, but all of the flavorings, the marinade, everything all come from the dumpster. I try and utilize the fact that dumpster diving is merely one part of a whole plethora of things attached to it, like repurposing and creativity and painting and utilizing the stuff that we find, the cooking part with the food, donating, life. Oh, thanks, Jacqueline. I appreciate that. Never mind, baby Bucky is being good. Nice. No, well, I trained as a chef when I left school, got a job, and then I had a calling for catering and stuff like that. I used to watch my dad cook and my older brothers cook, and they were my first steps into cooking, and my grandparents, my mum, who ultimately didn't end up cooking a lot. My father did a lot of the cooking in our household, and pardon me. Yes, some dumpster divers don't take rough food stuff, but when you're a chef, you can be more creative. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Missouri Pickers in the room, guys. Hi, Missouri Pickers. Welcome to the live. Yeah, you're with the family. There's Diane and Jacqueline Ovens. There's Buckeye Divers. There's... did I say you, Diane? Of course I said that. There's Diane. We're just talking about chewing the fat, So welcome. But the Missouri Pickers, call me Big B. Yeah, Been Living is like the title page, if you like, but Been Living with Big B. Everyone calls me Big B. Come on now, Big B. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. I super appreciate that. Hello all. Hit the thumbs up button for the amazing Big B. Yeah, so I was trained as a chef for. How do you get an intro? You mean like the banner at the start of my videos? My friend Small Town Divers, who was on here, she no, smart guy. But before I answer that, my friend Small Town Dives, she created that intro banner for me, like just out of the I asked her and she reciprocated, and I added my own music to it. So, Grant Rikihana, this is my brother, guys. This is my oldest brother. Hi, bro. Just wondering if your dumpster breakfast was a meal for one. Aroha nui taku te teina, which is... no, it wasn't for... one ate it, but no, that was quite easily a dinner breakfast for two. I just put it all on one plate. And for your information, for all your information, I didn't eat that all in one sitting, although no, I couldn't. I couldn't even if I tried. Good one, bro. Good one, bro. You come at the dangest times I have to see. You have to say it coming at the dangest of times. Now, I love you, my bro. Oh, you finally made it to one. Yes, you made it to a live. I'm so grateful that you made it to. You know, I try on purpose to set my lives to certain times when you guys are available and are awake. There's no point in me doing one at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's like early hours in the morning. That's like stupid. Why would I do that? But it does mean that I have to do them relatively mid-morning, like 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, or 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the evening. Yeah. So, because although it would be awesome just to do I do way different. Yeah. And you're in Canada, right, Diane? You're in Canada, Western Canada. That's right. So, what's the time there for you right now? Like it's 12:05 in the afternoon, Wednesday afternoon here. So, are you like 7 or 8 hours behind in our timeline? I'm sure it's something like that. Can't remember now. It's 10 p.m. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're 10 hours behind. It's 10 p.m. on Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, right. And it's 11 over there, so yeah, you guys are 11 hours behind. So I am getting you like relatively late in the evening, but if there's anything that I realize about a dumpster divers is that we are, Tuesday night, that's right, Tuesday night. Is that we are night owls, you know. Even if we dive during the day, yeah, we're generally night owls. Once all of the household has settled and the dust is settled, it gives us an opportunity to just catch up and be alone with our own thoughts. Pajama Bottom Mama, welcome Pajama Pajama Bottom Mama, welcome to the live. Glad you could make it. So happy and glad that you could make our live. Welcome to the channel, and I call you B. That would make it so much easier. I just like fumbled over myself going to definitely B. Welcome B. Welcome to our family. Yep, we still got plenty of people in here. We're just talking generally YouTube, dumpster diving, time zones. We're just establishing that that the time zones are really different for us. The reason why I go at this time of the day is so that I can catch my subscribers and be able to show them the love and appreciation that they deserve. You know, I love that we all get on board and with the new subscribers and the older subscribers can generate some friendship in here. So it's 11:07 there. You're in upstate New York. And it's 11:07. Right, so we share an 11-hour time difference. You're 11 p.m. Tuesday night, and we're 12:07 Wednesday afternoon over here. Western Australia, Western Canada, upstate New York. You know, we're from all over the place. It's a Buckeye is 11:11 in Ohio, and I'm pretty sure Jacqueline's not too far from there either. She's in those neck of the woods. Not that I would know where the geography of America. Yeah, so if I think that you guys are neighbors, and probably not, I do apologize. I've already been chastised about Michigan from Buckeye Divers, saying that I'm doing fighting words because of the football over there. No, I'm only playing. No, but welcome. All right, 11:11. Okay. Bro, I was joking with you. Hey, no, sweet as. No, I totally get it. I do. Oh, you're from upstate New York also. Wow, that literally means that you and Pajama Bottom Mama, which is B, practically neighbors. Or was it you? So let's see. Sorry. Okay, never mind. You're only joking with me. Okay, that's cool. Binghamton. No, I understand the rivalry. We have the same thing in New Zealand with our rugby. You know, it's trying to figure out this YouTube thing. What do you mean, this YouTube thing? Like like how the channels work, or what do you mean? Oh, I see. You're Jacqueline, but you're from New York State. I can hear that in your voice, actually. You know, but you're actually live in North Carolina. Is that right? NC. I'm on the big computer playing around with my channel. Okay. Winter here in Western Canada is winter here. It's 25 degrees Celsius or 7 degrees Fahrenheit, or it's probably the other way around, I reckon. Oh no, it's minus 25 degrees Celsius. Wow, it can be extremely cold here, but you survive. Yep, I just I've read an article about how cold it is in a certain place. It goes to minus 49 degrees. Gotta go, Big B. Much love. Nighty night. Good night, Jacqueline. So awesome to chat with you. Hope to catch up with you in the rest of your videos later on. Just so that you know, before you bounce, I've got some more content coming up. I've got some more mystery bags, dumpster diving videos, and some more cooking. I'm dedicating a cheesecake recipe to Dumpster Diva, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. And love you so much, Jacqueline. We're 35 degree Fahrenheit. Big B, what is your birthday? It's the 22nd of this month. I'll be 50. I'll turn 50 on the 22nd. No shirt. Yeah. And I'm an Aquarian. The water carrier. 35 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. Dang, that's got to be cold. Dang, that has got to be cold. Yeah, we're gonna have a big celebration. My brother Grant is gonna show up, hopefully. My brothers and my sisters and my nieces and nephews. There's quite a few of them here. So yeah, I miss being around my family so much. Love you too, Big Bear. Love you so much. You're awesome. We have extreme heat in summer, 30 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that is extreme. course you'll be there, my bro. Of course. Yep. That's it, Jacqueline. The 22nd, the 1st of the 22nd of 70. Make me the big Hawaiian 5-0. Book him, Jono. Oh, what is it? What is it, bro? Book him, Dano. Book him, Dano. Let's show my age. Yeah, bro, you're gonna have to lead the haka. If you're gonna rock up, you're gonna have to lead the haka and the whaikorero. Just do a ngamihi. Yeah, well, those are, you know, Diane, those are extreme weathers. You know, those are extreme weathers. It's so hot during the summertime, but so cold in the winter. Crazy. Like, it gets hot here, but the winters aren't, you know, they don't ice up. You don't get into the negatives, and there's no snow. Does not snow here in Western Australia, or not, at least not that I have experienced since I've been here. So, you know, that's just amazing in itself, really. And that's what you know, that's what amazes me about the world. Just, you can leave one place that has one set of weather and circumstances, and then you can shift over to another country that has just like such separate extremes. Of course, if you're well aware of the, you know, the curvature of the globe and where the equator and the tropics land, you know, plays a bearing and all that, but without any of that knowledge and just those extremities that exist, so crazy, man. Yeah, it blows my mind. That nature and landscape, just, yeah, and culture, of course. My brother's lucky. He's travelled halfway around the world and experienced a lot of different cultures. He travelled to Japan, and we have a first cousin that's lived over there. He's got himself a beautiful Japanese wife and two beautiful Japanese boys, and he's been over there for a long time. And yeah, my brother had the pleasure of going over and visiting him, staying with him, but visiting Japan, and then just like it's on the top of my bucket list. Yeah, if there's a country that I would want to go to aside from my own country, New Zealand, it would be Japan. Yep, absolutely. So, even though I made a promise to myself that I was only going to keep the live short, I definitely extended it longer than I was originally going to. However, I am going to cut this live off short. I do have live things that I need to get on with, but I would, you know, nothing would please me more than to be able to stay on here and chat with my friends from all over the world, and keep nurturing and growing this connection and this relationship. But if I don't take care of the present stuff, then I'm just going to find a lot of disharmony in my life. And at the end of the day, the harmony that I live in is just shows a bit more precedence at the moment. So guys, just finally, just to recap with you all, I super appreciate you all coming on to the live and watching and chatting with me. It means so much to me. You have no idea. My brother Grant, thank you, brother. Love you so much. My daughter Shan, love you too. Maori baby, thank you so much, even though she's not, she's gone non-eyes. Jacqueline, Diane, B, Pajama Bottom Baby, Buckeye Divers, you know, and the Buckeye Diver family, Buckeye Grandma and Baby. All of you guys, I super appreciate your time, your attention, and your energy. It means so much to me. Brenda also, thank you so much. Missouri Pickers, Painting Houses. There's so many more to say thank you to. What we have to look forward to is, like I said, we've got more dumpster diving videos coming up as well. I'm probably going to go out tonight or tomorrow morning. More cooking to do. If I get more of food from the dumpster divers, I'll certainly be sharing more cooking videos with you. OMG Andy, thank you so much. Pommy Pickers, which is Rod, Small Town Dives, Brandy, Grab It Fast, Brandon, thank you so much. Dumpster Diving Granny Becky, so much love and support from that woman. So many people to thank. Also, I've got more creativity things coming up. I'm going to repurpose these frames that I've got to make them into poster frames and collages with family photos, so I can put them on the walls. Susan Lee, thank you so much. You know, you all deserve these shout outs. Francesca, Mr. Eta, thank you so much for coming on to the live. I super appreciate you all. Yeah. Philly Road Tech, thank you so much. Nick and Andrea Hills, I love you guys. You know, Bridget Earl, every time you guys come on, it matters. I mean, it's genuine love and appreciation for you guys. And I'll be returning that love anytime you guys come on board or put up a video. You can be rest assured that I will make a comment. Because, you know, I care. My son Marcus, my daughter Shan, all the love in the world, guys, no doubt. But yeah, I'm just gonna like put it into the video and the live right now, and I will catch up with you guys on the next one, which could very well be later on tonight, which will be your Wednesday mornings, and probably put up another. Wake up to cooking with Big B. So good night, y'all. Enjoy your evening. I'll be praying for you all, and yeah, peace to everybody.